Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike. Hold the plus and minus buttons simultaneously to reach the settings menu. Scroll down and press the center button to select the battery lock page, and then press it once again to unlock and eject the battery. Place your hand below the battery to support it. Once the top end of the battery is disengaged, press the handle to release the battery and lift it out of the bike. Disconnect the display harness plug from the back side of the display. Remove the wire loom from the left side cables and then use a 2mm hex wrench to remove the frame grommet and bolt. Use a 3mm hex wrench to remove the 2 bolts that mount the battery lock assembly to the frame. Use a 3mm hex wrench to remove the 2 bolts that mount the terminal assembly to the frame. Then use a 2.5mm hex wrench to remove the 2 bolts that secure the controller cover plate. Lift up the controller cover plate and disconnect the plug in the first position on the controller, followed by the blue cable connection from the harness to the ACU. In the battery compartment, disconnect the blue harness connection that attaches to the terminal assembly. Remove the main display harness. Swap the harness. Starting with the short end of the harness, reconnect the first male harness plug into the first position on the controller. Align the arrow to the top side of the controller and firmly press it into place. Connect the blue female plug on the harness to the ACU cable. Align the arrows and firmly press the connection together. Connect the other blue male plug on the harness to the terminal cable. Align the arrows and firmly press the connection together. Take the long end of the harness and guide the single blue male plug end into the battery compartment and towards the head tube, as shown. Feed the plug end out of the frame grommet hole on the left side of the frame. Guide the controller and cover assembly back into the frame of the bike. Reinstall the 2 controller cover plate bolts using a 2.5mm hex wrench. Guide the terminal back into the frame and reinstall the mounting bolts using a 3mm hex wrench. Position the battery lock assembly in place and reinstall the 2 mounting bolts using a 3mm hex wrench. With the bike upright, reconnect the display connection by aligning the arrows and firmly pressing the connection together. Reinstall the left side frame grommet and bolt using a 2mm hex wrench. Replace the wire loom on the cables coming from that side. Reinstall the battery by inserting the bottom first and pressing the top to lock it in place. Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike and test for proper function.